What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Sergeant Crypto back at it again. Today is Tuesday, August 11th, 2020. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Warren Buffett. The same can be said of the crypto market as well. I feel like in the crypto space, people are more impatient because of the huge swings that happen in crypto. So that makes them a lot more impatient and thinking that they're going to get gains overnight. You know, I invested $100. I want it to turn to $1 million. You know, like it doesn't work that way in any market. And if it does, it's a Ponzi scheme. So we have to be patient and strategize and figure out ways to either our entry point to our exit point. Let's get into it. Tezos follows Chainlink to hit new high, but is $6 now realistic? Definitely think so. And they're showing us the heat map. I'm going to show you the heat map right here. Everything is in red pretty much except for Tezos and a few other coins. But as far as the big ones are concerned, it is Tezos. Tezos hitting new highs over $4, and it's been pumping. And they're saying, according to this article here, that typically Tezos follow Chainlink. They've been in tandem even during the bear market. Now, full disclosure, I have a small bag of Tezos. I believe in proof of stake networks, and that's why I like Tezos. The fact that you can stake it on your Ledger Nano wallet or your Exodus desktop wallet or any major exchange, Binance or Coinbase, and get a passive return, get a passive income for helping to secure the network. It's over $4 right now. I definitely could see it hitting $10, not financial advice, but hitting $10 eventually, especially during this bull market. And it's easy. It has easy access via Coinbase, and we know how things are. Although Coinbase charge ridiculous amount of fees, it's still one of the, if not the easiest ways for people to get into the crypto space, and it has a great user interface, and it's just really easy to use. You know, even my grandmother, you know, God rest her soul, could have used it. It's just an easy app to use. So that's why I think Tezos can and definitely will hit $10 eventually. Next, Bitcoin price is in early main bull phase, circa Q4 2016. WEBULL. And so WEBULL is saying that right now we're still in the early phase of the main bull market, and it's reminiscent of 2016. What started recently is the early main bull phase. It's Q4 2016 all over again, but different dynamics and themes at play. And he concluded right here, I think this Bitcoin, or this cycle, Bitcoin gets to prove itself as a legit macro asset bucket for traditional investors, while the cycle after this, it overtakes gold to be the significant digital store of value for a digital age. And I definitely agree with him that Bitcoin will be that digital store of value. And not only does it have that in play, but it's also a medium of exchange. You could also use it for a day-to-day purchase. So that's what it has over gold, and it has the network to secure it. And it's verifiable via the network. Unlike gold, we saw in a story I did a couple of weeks ago, where the over, I think, 2 tons of gold or more in China turned out to be fake, right? So this is verifiable via the Bitcoin network, and you could also use it as a medium of exchange via the Bitcoin network, and also as a store of value, that digital store of value, that digital gold, holding it on the Bitcoin network. So that's my 2 Satoshis on that. Macro investors' eyes, 10x returns in this cycle. Just breaking up now, should last a few years, as 2.5-year consolidation is fantastic base for catapult up. Break off old highs will have explosive follow through. Time to sit and be patient. Stack sats. Again, not financial advice, just telling you what I'm doing. Stack sats. Don't worry about the day-to-day price fluctuation or the price from this week to last week and coming week, next week. Stack sats, either on your daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. Stack sats. It doesn't matter. And I've done a story where I've shown that DCAing, or dollar cost averaging, into Bitcoin Even if you purchase at the all-time highs at 20K, you still be up right now. So it doesn't matter. Studies show that dollar cost averaging, either in the stock market or even here in crypto land, you're still able to be a winner over the long term. Don't have a short-minded, all right, view of things and be impatient and pass your wealth on to the people that are more patient than you. Next, this is kind of, well, I was gonna say bearish news, but I think it's definitely bullish news because it shows that they're afraid. Regulators reject CZ's application to become shareholder in troubled bank. So if the bank was already in trouble, here comes Binance saying that they will help out by purchasing a small stake in the bank to help the bank stay afloat. And they rejected him. Liechtenstein Financial Market Authority, FMA, has reportedly pulled the plug on an alleged application to bring Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao on as a major shareholder in a distressed domestic bank. So as a major shareholder, not a small shareholder, my bad. As reported by Swiss financial news outlet Inside Paradelplatz on August 10, the FMA rejected the purported application and also declined to approve an extension for further expert opinion that could intercede to save the Robinhood deal. Basically, they're saying that you can't join the good old boys club. That's all that is right there. However, that's not going to stop Binance and their innovating, and it's not going to stop CZ from trying to bring the fiat world and the crypto world, like, bring it into one, because I'm pretty sure that was his goal, and I think it even says it stated down here that he was trying to make it a little bit easier for customers to transfer from fiat into crypto and crypto back into fiat if they had to. However, in the future, we won't have to worry about fiat because everything will be in crypto. Everything will be digitized. Everything will be tokenized, and will be in a tokenized future, in a tokenized world. However, he was trying to bridge that gap and make it a little bit easier for his customers. And the regulators, because of their short-sightedness, blocked that opportunity to save a bank and for that bank to make more money, and for them and their country, that jurisdiction, to make more money because they'll be able to tax it, right? Because of their short-sightedness, it will be their loss. It's not the loss of CZ, it's not the loss of Binance, it's not the loss of crypto as a whole. This is crypto and we don't care. Keep your bank. We'll start our own banks. Next, super bullish news. That same video I did where I spoke about DCA and the fact that dollar cost averaging into crypto is the winning strategy. That same video, I talked about this company right here, MicroStrategy, the world's biggest business intelligence firm, buys 21,000 Bitcoin for $250 million. They spoke about the fact that they had this extra cash, right? They had this extra cash, upwards of $500 million plus dollars, and they were looking to invest half of it into into exotic assets, basically, into exotic assets. And one of those assets they spoke about was Bitcoin. Well, it seems like they not only invested into Bitcoin, but they invested the whole 250 into Bitcoin, because they know that the CEO and the CFO, they both spoke about the fact that keeping that kind of cash on hand will be a losing factor to them. They'll only be losing keeping that kind of money on them, especially with the money printing going on right now. The world's largest publicly traded business intelligence company, MicroStrategy, on NASDAQ MSTR, has formally adopted Bitcoin as its primary reserve asset. Please think about that. When you hear people talk about Bitcoin, when I mentioned it to people, you're still doing that? Oh, that's still a thing? I thought it went down. Oh, I saw that it's going up again. Like, they're not grasping, like, the big picture here. They're not grasping what's really taking place. They're going to let this ship sail by them. They're going to let this rocket ship take off without them. And it's fine, as long as we're on it. In a press release issued on August 11th, which is today, MicroStrategy confirmed it has had purchased 21,454 Bitcoin for $250 million. Although we see Bitcoin in the red today, they still purchased it today. Like, please think about that. I'm trying to let you see and grasp the magnitude of what is happening in the space. We are definitely in the bull run right now. We are currently in the bull market. We are having companies, instead of saving cash, hold their reserves in Bitcoin. Think about that. Next on board will be governments. This is from the CEO again of MicroStrategy. This investment reflects our belief that Bitcoin, as the world's most widely adopted cryptocurrency, is a dependable store of value and an attractive investment asset with more long-term appreciation potential than holding cash. No brainer right there. No brainer. I'm going to stop right now before I go off into a tangent and start just going mad, trying to explain the magnitude of what's happening. But you should get it. You should hear it in my voice, how excited I am, and that this is really a big deal. This is huge. Okay? Smash the like, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. And thank you for all the support. And yeah, let's talk about it in the comment section below, because this is big news. And share this video with your friends, your friends that are skeptical. Share this video with them to let them know that Bitcoin is here to stay, and we're having publicly traded companies buy Bitcoin as their reserve assets instead of holding cash. Cash is not king anymore. Cash is trash, and that's coming from Ray Dalio, the fund manager of the largest hedge fund in the world. And I'm out. Peace.